Hello, today we're going to talk about the simple chicken. You know, this animal here is eaten all around the world and it's probably the most eaten thing on earth. You know, we all have our favorite chicken recipe or the things we love to cook at home. Every country, every family has their way of cooking this simple animal. You know, there's many ways to break down this chicken or to prepare it, or different parts. We all have a different part that we like to eat and nibble on all day long. You know, my favorite part is really nibbling on this wing part here, which has a perfect skin to meat and bone ratio. The second part that I love to eat is this little cartilage down here. That's when you roast it, you break this little piece off and it's like a little crunchy thing. I love eating that. So that's my favorite part besides the skin. And so there's different parts you can use for different cooking application. Quiet down, you little dog. So you know, the chicken leg, the chicken thighs, chicken wing, chicken breast, chicken neck, chicken ass, whatever part you prefer. You know, I could go on all day talking about this chicken and you'll get bored, but I'm gonna give you the beginning parts of this, okay? So I'm gonna start breaking down this chicken and show you what's, by doing different parts of it, right? The simplest way is to separate the bones, the legs, and the breasts. You know, I'm gonna do one where we fillet everything and debone everything. In the second chicken, I'm gonna just chop it up and show you the different ways of preparing it for different techniques. Okay, one of my favorite techniques is to French the chicken wings, or to make it into a lollipop. We're not gonna do the French way because it takes too long. We're gonna do the Hung way, which is like this, all right? This will go against everything you've ever learned from your culinary instructor, or anything you've learned from your French chef, all right? Watch this, it's gonna be very fast, okay? Watch this. 1, 2, 3, it's done, okay? Now, it's French. See that? That's Frenching a chicken wing. That took a little long, all right? I'm gonna do it again, okay? Don't blink your eyes. Watch this, okay? 1, 2, 3, it's done, okay? See that? That's what we call French chicken wing. Now you remember for the rest of your life for that one, okay? Here's one part, chicken wing, there it is. That's that, right? Now, watch this. Now we make a lollipop without a knife, right? Watch this. And it's done, right? Now I just debone the whole chicken. You take off this little bone, right? And we have a lollipop. All right, look at that. And then, bam. That's a lollipop, okay? So that's that. We're gonna do this one too, okay? Don't blink, here we go, 1, 2, 3. Okay, there it is, done, okay? Let's put that, and this is that, okay? Look at that, is that amazing? Now the second part is to break down the legs. I'm gonna do it real slow for you guys to watch because you know I'm known for a little speedy chicken here. So we're gonna take the thighs out. We're gonna take out the oyster, okay? So this chicken, you know, is fresh, right? You wanna smell it. You know, it smells fresh. It doesn't smell like anything. It's not slimy, it's not sticky. The skin is dry. You want a chicken that's very, very cold. Okay, and the meat is firm. All right, and then we're gonna take the legs apart. We're gonna pull the skin off, give it one slice down. You know, most people teach you to use a really small knife. They can go like this. No, that's not good. One big knife, one slice, and it's finished, okay? Here we go, watch. 1, 2, 3, right? That's done, right? Chicken leg is out, right? Second part, 1, 2, 3, right? That's done, right? Now you're left with 2 legs, 2 whole legs, right? Now you're left with the breast, okay? Hey, dinner's not ready. Okay, so now we're gonna take the breast apart. This is the easiest part, right? We're gonna score right between the bone. There's a bone right in the center, and there's a cartilage here. That's my other favorite part to eat, right? So we're gonna score it first, one slice down. Okay, then we're gonna go again, one slice down here. The reason why I do 2 slices first is because if I did it once, I won't have enough support for the other side. So with another slice, let's go down like this, I've taken the breast down. It's literally one stroke of the knife. Okay, that's the other breast, right? Now over here, it's literally another slice. And it's done, you see? Now we have what it's called the airline breast, or the French chicken breast, okay? And that's done, look at that. Oysters out, everything's out, right? Now this part, you can feed it to the peasants, or you can make a chicken stock with it, okay? So we're gonna save it right here for our demo purposes. Now, so now we know the wing we can make lollipops, right? And this is chicken breast, chicken roast, chicken sear. You can open it up, you know, you can stuff things in there, stuff whatever you want, sausage, apples, and bacon, wrap it up, put it in the oven. That's that, right? And another way of doing it is you can rip the skin off, okay? If you don't want skin, which you'll be probably aware of if you don't, but you don't want skin, there it is. It's nice and thin, okay? And inside is the chicken tender. See that? The most tender parts of all meats is the chicken tender, like, you know, the filet mignon in beef. This is the filet mignon in the chicken, okay? That's that, okay? And the chicken skin is one of my favorite things to eat too. You can wrap meat, wrap whatever you want, then roll it back up, stir it up. Or you can make chicken skin chips. Flatten it out, throw it in the oven, becomes really crispy glass chips, okay? So there's endless things you can do with this chicken, and I've not even scratched the surface of this. So here we have the legs. Another way to break down this leg, we like boneless chicken leg, let's say. Okay, well, you want to make, here's one way of doing it, right? You cut it in half, there you go. You got the thigh, you got the leg, right? So now you want to debone it. Very simple. The thigh bone, this is the thigh bone. Basically go right inside and take it right out. And that's it, that's that. Now we have boneless chicken thigh, right? And for the same thing here, you could French this too if you want, right? You can do it this way. You can French it this way, the hard way, the real French way, the hard way, or you can just do it my way later. I'll show you how to, right? Now you have a French chicken leg, lollipop leg, same idea, right? Lollipop, lollipop. You got big mouth, eat this, your little mouth, eat this, all right? Okay, so easy enough, right? Now it's another way of doing this. I have so many ways of doing this, I'm sorry. I want to show you the Chinese way of breaking down this whole thing with about 2 strokes of a knife, okay? It's gonna be like this, guys. Watch real fast. Actually, I'm a little slow at this. I haven't done this in a while. Okay, so we're gonna score it in. We're gonna score the top part here. We can basically go around the bone, you see? Right, once we do that, I'm gonna snap this. Okay, I screwed it up a little bit, but here. Put the knife in here, put the knife in here. And then the whole thing is deboned. Now you have a boneless piece of chicken leg and thigh together. Now you can wrap more stuff in here if you want, right? Wrap a baby in there if you want, see? You put it in the oven, see? Done deal, okay? There's so many things you can do, all right? Now if you want a chicken with bone, you're gonna do it this way. So we're gonna French it again because I love Frenching this chicken. I'm gonna have to do it for fun, right? We're gonna go ahead and dislocate the bones a little bit. There you go, that's Frenched, right? We're gonna dislocate that, all right. And then if you dislocate it, it's really hard to do it because at the wrong angle, this is what happens. You start bruising it. It's like you want to break your arm, but you can't break the bones out, so it's dislocating it, right? That's that. So now we're gonna break down this chicken as if we're gonna cook it with the bones in. If you're making chicken cacciatore, if you're gonna do fried chicken with the bone on, we're just gonna go like that. So we're gonna take it into parts, right? Right, here's one part that's done, right? There you go. Chicken and leg and thigh, right? 1, 2. That's out, right? Be very careful, guys. I'm a professional here. Okay, so now this is the spine or the backbone, right? Do that, do that. Now you got a backbone, right? You can gnaw on this, make it whatever you want. And right, now we have the breast, right? We're gonna go right in the center. Okay. Take out the bone. Take out the chicken wing part, right? You want to go right between the bone. You don't want to hear that. Like you just heard right now, it's not a proper way of doing it. If you actually go right between the bones and the cartilage, you shouldn't hear one sound. It should all come out right naturally. Okay? So I'm going to put a little surface thing on the bottom of the stove before I break it. I'll work out here a little bit more. So now, depending on how many guests you got coming to your dinner, right? If you got 4 people, okay, we're gonna cut the breast in 4, right? If you got 8 people, we're gonna cut it into 8s, right? Why not? See, it's called being cheap. Just kidding. Right? You know, you got more people, cut it smaller. You know, you feed everybody. Everybody gets 2 pieces, right? Right? That's it. So that's that, right? So that's how you break down a chicken. Okay? That's that. Thank you. We're in my kitchen. We're gonna be cooking one of my favorite dishes at home, and it's chicken wings with fish sauce, black pepper, brown sugar, and jalapenos and scallion. It's gonna be cooked in a clay pot, and in Vietnamese it's called gà kho, or you can call anything you want. You can call a chicken, you can call a pork, you can call it beef, you can call it whatever you want to call. Anyway, we're gonna call it today, okay? So here's I love chicken wings, and I love small chicken wings. Because small chicken wings means it came from a smaller bird. From a smaller bird, it means it's got less hormones. That means I'm gonna get less fat, okay? And it's more meat and skin to bone ratio, so suck it right up, okay? This is my favorite. And so today we're gonna do something very fancy. We're gonna French this chicken wing. By Frenching this chicken wing, meaning we're gonna expose the bone and let the meat hang out, or hang out.
Hang on a second.
Hung out.
Is the burner on underneath that wood? Is
Nope.
that what's burning, or is that the pot?
It's the pot burning. It's the pot smoking. Hello. Yeah, I got you.
Just making sure.
So I'm gonna show you a real fast way of doing this, so you will forget everything you've ever learned from your CIA class or from your French chef. You know, you will remember this forever. Ready? Now we're gonna French this, right? 1, 2, 3. It's done. Okay. Now I just debone everything. Right. Now I'm gonna take out this a second skinny bone. Right.
So you always rip out the smaller bone?
Yes. You can leave the big bone on, but it won't. Or else it won't look like a lollipop if you leave both bones on, unless you're a weirdo. You know. That's right. Sorry. But you see, it's a chicken bone, a chicken lollipop. Okay, that's it. You slurp on it, you can, and then this you can save it for a stock. Make teriyaki sauce with it. Make chicken soup with it. Make chicken sauce with it, or you can just feed it to your dog, right? Which is what I do. So, you know, the way you do this is you need a towel, so to prevent the slipping. And then, and then you have to dislocate the joints. Basically, is what we do. You just, ever fall and see someone pop the bone out? This is exactly what we're doing to the chicken. All right, I've seen that happen in the streets before, and I kind of laughed and thought, hey, that's my chicken wing that I do. It was really funny to see that. I'm sorry, but I hope it doesn't happen to me, but it's a funny thing. Anyway, so we're gonna dislocate the shoulder, and the elbow, or what have you. So we're gonna do all that first, okay? So now, basically, we'll show the trick. Basically, we're pulling it out like this, pulling it out, right? And then we're kind of pushing both in, and this hand's pushing the bone out, and this hand is pushing the skin down. See, but you need a towel to do that. Watch me real slow, okay? Again, I'm gonna try to do it really slow, but see, I'm pulling it out, and now I'm gonna push the bone down. You see, it's coming out. See, it's that simple, right? Now you can make a little slingshot if you want, you see? But, All right, then we're gonna take this out. Okay, let's keep going, all right? I'm just, that's that. So let's do it real fast. And to screw it up, I'll show you how you do it if you do it wrong, because some people, it's a wrong angle, but I can't mess it up, sorry. I'll try hard to mess this one up. Let me see. Oh, I didn't mess that one up either. Okay, we'll do it again, let's see. That didn't work, so we'll keep going until we mess it up. I've happened to been doing this since 1997, so sometimes it doesn't work. Okay, let's pretend this didn't work. Oh, it worked again. Never mind. Pop that one out. Very simple, right? It's just so fun. Once you learn how to do this, you want to French everything. When you see a friend, you kind of happy to want to do that to them too. But I try not to do that. I try like, hey buddy, let's hug, Instead of like looking at his arm like, okay, there you go, right? Look at that. Okay, now you see arms very differently after you do this. Okay, here we go. Okay, I messed it up. See, I messed it up. Okay, now what do? You just kind of screw yourself real hard. So you're gonna just push it out a little harder. Be careful, with the bone will stab you in your face or your hand if you're not careful. and it could really hurt. You see how sharp it is? That's why we don't feed chicken bones to dogs, because it's hollow inside and it's kind of sharp, so it may stab the dog in the throat. So you may not. So feeding chicken bones to a dog is not safe. Okay, there we go. Okay, so the next step is to really taking the bones out. Okay, so when we work, you know, in a kitchen, a professional kitchen, or a kitchen, or you know, you want to do everything in steps. You don't want to break the chicken, cut the bone, go back and forth to the same task. You just slow yourself down. So we're like you want to create like an assembly line of a factory. You do everything once, go right back. The second step, go back. The third step. That's how we do things in an orderly fashion. Okay? So that's what I'm going to do now. So especially when you're cutting chickens, you want to cut into different parts of the bone. You don't want to hear any chopping sound or any scraping sound. You really want to go between the cartilage. You know, so you can literally have a butter knife and go like that. I'm sure most of you at home have really dull knives. I'm going to show you how to sharpen your knives later. Okay? So, see that? Very smooth. It's all about finesse, right? It's about style, grace, and elegance. All right. So we're gonna that. So that's that, right? Everything's gone. Here we go. Okay. So now I'm gonna go ahead and pop out. And you know what? Now, if you want to stuff a chicken wing, you're gonna take out both the bone, you can stuff it. So that's another technique of doing knowing this technique. And now we can watch. So I'm gonna roll out all the meat here. Right now it looks like a little frog leg, but we're gonna take off the meat from the bone, right? And now what we have is a boneless chicken wing. So look at that. See? Now it's boneless. Now we can stuff little, I don't know, stuff things in there. You know, foie gras, grapes, chicken mousse, baby chicken, chicken egg, anything you want in there. There's so many things and endless ways to prepare a simple wing. You know, we could poach it, we could steam it, you can fry it, you can bake it, you can roast it, you can grill it, you know, so many things you can do. So anyway, so the French part is the hardest part, yet it was the fastest part for us. And now the easiest part is kind of like taking me a little long time because I'm working very slow right now and it's kind of annoying to me. Okay. Ha 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 ha, everybody very focused. Okay, almost done, guys. I'm sweating. I don't sweat that much when I cook. I don't even cook that much, I guess. I'm a great orchestrator, you know. I go like this all day, and I expedite things. But no, I like to cook every day. If I don't cook, it's not good. What's that?
Never cooks at home.
I don't cook at home. If my dogs don't cook, I don't cook.
Never.
Okay? If I don't eat, they don't eat. So
I
you know.
don't eat. That's so bad.
Okay, here we go. So now we're almost done. Okay, here we go. We got chicken lollipop here. Lollipop, right? It's like. Gosh, okay. Lollipop. That's it. Okay, we're done with that. Okay, we're done. Bye-bye. We're done. Okay, so that's enough chicken for one. No, that's for me. Okay? Okay, so when you're working with chicken, you want to have bleach water, some kind of sanitizing liquid that's going to sanitize. Now, there's a different definition for cleaning and sanitizing. Sanitizing means you're killing all the bacteria. Cleaning means like this. You clean the surface. You know, things are still living down there, but sanitizing is spraying bleach on it to kill it. Okay, that's what it means. So you can see that's a lollipop. You see? Pretty cool, huh?
That's cool, Tony.
Okay, so now I'm gonna teach you how to make my favorite dish in the world. You know, this dish, I can eat 1 chicken wing with 4 bowls of rice. That's how good this dish is to me. So if you're really poor and broke and out in New York City, you know, like I was, like I am, you know, I used to scrounge change off my couch just to get food to eat, you know. So I would cook this dish, have 5 chicken wings, eat it for 5 days. No, I'm kidding. And eat 4 bowls of rice each time with it. That will fill me up because the sauce was so good. It's so good. Well, you be the judge when you make it at home, okay? So this dish is almost a peasant dish in Vietnam, and almost every family have to cook this at least once a week. If you don't know how to cook this dish, you'll be single for the rest of your life, okay? And I just learned how to do this dish. Just kidding. So it's cooked in a clay pot. We have a very fancy clay pot here.
If you don't have a clay pot, can you cook it?
If you don't have a clay pot, you can use any pot you want. As long as it's, you know, wide enough, thick enough where it's not made out of aluminum, or, you know, you want a pot that's wide enough. Okay, so this is considered a medium pot, okay? So what I have here is peppercorn, brown sugar. Traditionally it's done with palm sugar. So palm sugar is kind of hard to find, you know, at Whole Foods or Trader Joe's. You know, you don't find those there too often. So we have light brown sugar, garlic, fish sauces, which is my favorite ingredient to use is fish sauce. It's my version of salt, and it's also Southeast Asia's version of salt. Or, you know, fish sauce is made with small fish or anchovies that's been soaked in salt, literally rot in the sun till maggots are flying all over it. And basically what you get, it sounds really gross, but it's just like a natural fermentation. You know, they obviously have nets now to like block the maggots, not like the olden days, you know. So basically the fish just sits in the sun and rots and ferments, and the dripping of the juice and ends up like this. Okay. So we have a jalapeno and scallion, right? I learned this dish from my grandmother. God bless her soul. You know, she taught me how to make this dish when I was like, I think 11 years old or 12. I was a really good cook back then. I don't know what happened. You know, I cook every day back then and mess up the kitchen. That is hot. You may want to hold a towel at home to do this, okay? So we get some little oil. So we'll start off with about, let's see, 1, 2, 3. 3 tablespoons of oil, okay? You don't want it too hot. And then we're gonna throw in the sugar. The key thing to this dish is caramelizing the sugar. You know, that's what brings out the color and the flavor, that different layer of flavor, okay? You want to be very careful and watch this because it will burn instantly in your face. So I'm gonna go ahead and crush 5 cloves of garlic. Very rustic way, like this. Done, okay? Smash. Smash. Or you can just go ahead and slice it if you want to play, you know. Right? You can do whatever you like, as long as you throw garlic in there. In Vietnam, we're known for black peppercorn. This is, we call it, we buy it in the States, it's called Saigon pepper, whatever, I don't know what that means. But, so we use black pepper in everything, like tons of it. And that's where I started my love for black pepper. I'm gonna go ahead and crush this with the back of my knife. But if you don't want to use the back of your knife, I know it's very, very dangerous because you will slice your palm open 3 times before even sitting over. So you can use the back of a saute pan if you want, all right? You can use the back of a saute pan, or you can use a pepper mill and set it to a bigger grind. So you can go ahead and do that, which is a safer way, all right? Right now the pan's smoking a little bit, so I'm gonna move it away in case we start a fire here. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and crush this. I like a lot of black pepper and very, very coarse. Right? I like it to burn my face and numb my tongue when I eat it. Right? That's that, okay? There you go. So, and then the scallion, we're gonna leave it very big. This has already been washed already, but you have to wash all your vegetables because it has traveled the world a lot more than I have. It's been everywhere. So I'm sure it's been a lot of whatever. It's so hot. It's so hot in here, I'm like getting confused right now. And it's a jalapeno, okay? So it's jalapeno. I love jalapeno. We're gonna go ahead and cut it, slice it, eat it raw. Spicy is good, you know? we love eating spicy food in Asia, in Vietnam, because it makes you salivate. You know, when you're eating spicy and salty and sweet, talking about it makes me want to salivate. Okay, so look at the sugar as it's caramelizing. You want to see it to bubble up a little bit. Once it starts to bubble up, that's when you know it's brown enough. Okay, it's still cooking. It still need a little time. You see how it's going like that? Be patient. The biggest mistake people make with this dish, the amateur mistake, is not liking brown enough or overburning it. Okay? You know, and the thing is, most restaurants, even a few restaurants that I've been to that are really good Vietnamese, they buy the package. You know, most people don't. It's just one of those things that are so easy to make, yet so easy to make, yet so easy to mess up. It's like cooking white rice. It's like adding water and rice, but yet 9% of people mess that up for some reason. Whether they're in a rush, they don't want to measure, they want to do the old-fashioned finger technique. Does not work, guys. If my finger is longer than your finger, it's shorter than your finger. It doesn't work. All right? If your grandma told you that, I'm sorry, it doesn't work. Sorry. Okay? So in the kitchen, what I do is I measure. Okay? 1 cup of rice to 1.5 cups of water. Period. No argument. Nothing to say. Right? So you have to be, nowadays you have to have a little system going on. You know, it's not like history where you pass down from word to word. It doesn't work anymore when we cook. All right, here we go. So the sugar is melting. You want to kind of use a rubber spatula or like a wooden spoon where it doesn't stick. If the sugar, you want to be very careful, number one, because if the sugar sticks on you, it will stick to you. There's no way of getting it off. If there is one way, when you peel it off, your meat is going to go with it too. So try not to burn yourself. There's only advice I can give you. Okay? Here we go. Look at that. Bubbling up, guys. See, I'm going to show you real fast. See that? It's bubbling up. So it's almost ready now. Almost ready. You know, sometimes I like to add pork fat, like for the bacon and render the fat out, and cook fish with it is the best. Mixing fish with pork fat. It's ready to go. See that burning? Caramel, we're gonna go. And now, there's no real steps to doing this. We're gonna go ahead and add the garlic and the scallions to cool down the pan. And then we're gonna go ahead and throw our chicken right in. Right? And it's literally halfway done already. Okay? See that? Oh my Lord, look at that. You can smell that already. The ginger, the garlic, and the aroma of the brown sugar. And the chicken's cooking. The whole neighbor's gonna smell this and they're gonna wonder where did the dead body come from. Because this fish sauce is gonna stink up the whole building. But I don't even care. This smells delicious, it tastes delicious. You know, I mean, I've smelled cheese or blue cheese that smells 10 times worse. So I don't wanna hear them complaining, all right? I don't even care, okay? As you can see, look at that. Look at the color that's getting from the chicken. See it? From the sugar, the caramel. See that? It's beautiful, beautiful brown, you know, and it gets very sticky. Again, be very careful when you're doing this. And this dish, you could eat it for a month, literally, or 5 days if you had 5 wings like I did, you know. But you know, this dish is it's a very traditional country dish. So you cook this for a couple of days, let it sit at room temperature, and it's fine. Nobody gets sick. You know, I don't know. Maybe in Vietnam that's how it works. We don't get sick from eating food. We get sick from the water. It's not funny, but it's true. So we'll throw everything in. Okay, nice and spicy. You know, go ahead and throw in. So that was 6 tablespoons of brown sugar, 5 cloves of crushed garlic, 1 tablespoon of crushed black pepper, 1 jalapeno, 4 sticks of scallion, and 4 tablespoons of fish sauce. If you like it salty, you can add more, but oh my God, it already started. The flavor already started. Okay, it's literally done. So now this dish, you can do it like I said before. You can do it with shrimp, fish, pork belly is awesome with this, and catfish. We love eating catfish in Vietnam. Okay, now that's cooking. I'm gonna turn the heat down, let it cook, and set it and forget it, right? No, we're gonna turn the heat down a little bit. And this will take about 20 minutes to cook. If you have pork belly, you wanna slice it smaller and, you know, an hour is fine, but Wow, I'm hungry already. I'm gonna start drooling, and that's it. And we'll show you this final product at the end, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, so now this has been cooking for about half an hour. Oh my lord, look at this. You see how it's nice and sticky? You know, the sauce is nice and brown. And like, I'm drooling, I can't even speak right now because I'm just want to devour this and put my face in it right now. That's what I want to do. But you know, you should check out the lollipop right here. You know, imagine just whipping that up and just sucking that right up, you know? Like, it's delicious, huh? And so now we eat this with bowls of rice, some vegetables, some tamarind soup, and you're good to go. You know, that's it. And I'm gonna eat a piece and show you how I devour chicken wings. And hold on, I'm not gonna, hold on. Get up. Bye.
Awesome ending.
Look at that. Amazing. I'm gonna let that cook.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Yeah. Good, good.
Oh, yum.
Yeah, Brandon's got a recipe now for your cookbook.
That's
Is that
perfect.
in lieu of the fish recipe?
Yeah, with the same sauce.
Oh, it is.
Perfect.
Yeah, the same sauce. The same sauce.
Are you done?
That's okay.
Well, we're gonna show the finished product.
No, Gabe, you done?
Yeah, it's fishes. You like? I know.